Okay, so we're having the square root. So today we're going to learn the square root, okay? So when a number is multiple by itself, the number is squared. Okay, everybody? Daniel, you know that, right? Lilac, you know that? Emma, you know that? In this section, we need to know what number needs to be squared in order to produce a given number. The process of undoing or reversing the square process is to find the original number used to squaring is called finding the square root.
Sorry,
Yeah?
I don't think you're on the page yet.
Oh, sorry. Can you see it, everybody? Can you see it right now?
Yes.
Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, everybody, I give you 2 minutes to try to remember all of them. And I'm going to give you a quick test. Remember, what is the square number of each number? For instance, Emma, I want to say 23 squared. You're going to tell me 529, okay? So everybody, give you 2-3 minutes. Yeah, I know Daniel's like open widely on your eyes. I know, but please.
You
let's start.
write it down.
No, you don't have to write it on. Just remember them as much
Well,
as.
can you,
不能看，不能看.
can you write it down?
No, you can't.
Oh, wait, what?
Mhm. Okay, so I hope you are ready. Everybody, can I just, hello, Jasper. Hello, Jasper. Can you hear me? Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. Okay, Emma, Lilac, Daniel, are you ready? I'm going to call one by one, okay? Not ready. Daniel, okay, 我再给你们2分钟时间. Okay, 2 minutes. Try to memorize as many as you can, okay? Daniel, thanks for your
Done. 、 honesty.
honesty.
Done.
OK。Jasper，你在干嘛？OK, everybody, are you ready? OK, so hi Jasper。啊，Jasper 好像帅了耶。
Hello，
Jasper，你有没有觉得你过了一个年帅了一点？没有吗？Not yet, not at all. Okay, so everybody, let's take a look at the first one. Okay, so let's just do something easier. So Daniel, what is the square of 12?
444.
144. Very easy. Good job. Okay, Emma, what is the square of 14?
14.
Yeah,
196.
196. Very good. What is the square of 16, Jasper?
16.
Mhm. Yeah, 16 times 16. Okay, don't worry about it. You're late, but don't worry about it. Yeah, 256. Lilac, what is the square of 15?
225.
225. Very good. Okay, so next one, Daniel, your turn. 23 squared. 23 squared.
And 9? I think I got it wrong.
529. 529. Okay. Yeah, next one, Emma. Emma, 25 squared.
Wrong.
Emma, 25 times 25.
625.
Very good. Next one, 19 squared. 19 squared.
2.
19 squared. Lilac.
361.
361. Very good. Okay, next one. Next one. 17 squared.
Who's doing it?
Jasper.
17.
17 squared equals what, Jasper? 17 squared?
299.
89.
Or 89. 89.
89. 289. Okay, next, last set. Okay, so 22 squared, Daniel.
22.
22 squared.
484.
Okay, 441. 484. Yes, you're right. Okay,
Oh,
next
okay.
one. 21 squared, Emma.
441.
441. Okay, last but not least. Okay, Jasper and Lilac. 18 squared, Jasper. 18 squared.
18 squared.
18 squared. 不知道。等一下 Jasper. Okay, last one, Lilac.
244.
324. Next, last one. Okay, 24 squared, Lilac.
576.
Okay, very good. Good job, Lilac. Okay, very good. Okay, everybody. So tonight you're going to try to memorize all of them. Okay, I'm not saying like you have to do this, but this is going to be very helpful. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So today we're going to take a look at, so a square has an area of the 9 square units. So how are you going to find out the length of each square? So all you need to do is just to square root it. Okay, so any square root, anything inside of the square root, like this little house thing. So Daniel, everything inside it must be positive or 0. Everybody get it? So please write down this. So anything under the square root sign, it is positive or 0. This is very important. Get it, everybody? So if it is negative, that means this one is not right. But if you put a negative sign outside this little square root sign, this one means, because square root 16 equals 4, so it's negative 4. This is positive 5. This one will be no answer because negative 4 is basically a negative number, so it's not right. Understand, everybody? Okay, so 0 square root is still 0. Okay, but if you see there's a thing called fraction, how do we do it? So basically, you can simplify it first, but if you cannot simplify, Jasper, square root the top and square root the bottom separately. So square root 4 equals 2 and square root 9 equals 3. So the answer is 2 over 3. Okay, so boys and girls, F, G, H, I, J, K. So there are 6 questions, so please do it yourself, okay?
Wait, but we can't get square root 2 though.
Hmm?
We
No,
can't
but
get-
simplify first. Remember, Daniel?
Oh.
Yeah. Hello, Emma, Jasper, did you finish, everybody? So, okay, good job. So first one, 2 over 18. Obviously, Daniel said, I cannot do 2 over 18, right? But if you simplify it as 1 over 9. So 1 square root equals 1, 9 square root equals 3. So 1 over 3, right? So square root 5 is actually, there's nothing can be square root 5. So it's just a square root 5. So see, 9 plus 16 equals 25. So square root 25 equals 5. And square root 9 plus square root 16 is 3 plus 4 equals 7. Okay, everybody, number H and number J, you can see obviously they leads to the different answers. So 4 squared equals 16. So square root 16 equals 4. Okay, so now let me after with this. Okay, 0.81 equals 0.9 times 0.9 square root. So that's why equals 0.9. So now let me ask you a very simple question. Okay, everybody, I want you to take a look. So x squared square root equals x. Is it right or wrong? Let's take a look at this one, okay? X squared square root equals x. It is right or wrong? I want everybody to think about it.谁在那边打字 Jasper？我老师问你们，你们觉得这个对还是错的啊？Okay, so how to find us right or wrong? Emma, do you think it's right or wrong?
I think it's right.
You think it's right, okay? Okay, so let me just show you why it is right and why it is wrong, okay? So, if we have x equals -4, okay? So, can you tell me, Emma, x squared equals what?
-16.
-4 times -4 equals what? Daniel.
16.
16. Very good. Emma, remember you told me negative plus negative equals what? Positive. Okay, so Jasper, basically, if x equals -4 and x squared equals 16, so square root x squared equals square root 16 equals what? Equals
4.
equals 4. Very good. Equals 4. Okay, so if your answer is x squared square root equals x, x equals -4, so your answer will be 4 equals -4. Is it right or wrong, Emma? It is.
No.
It is not right. Okay, but sometimes it could be right when x equals 5. So x squared equals 25. So square root x squared equals 5. So square root x squared do equals x. Right? So that means when something like that, you cannot say it's thoroughly right or thoroughly wrong. So how are we going to have the answer is you put an absolute value on top of it. Get it, Emma? Because the square root of everything, the answer must be positive or 0. Understand, boys and girls? This is very important, okay? Jasper, this is a part of so many students making mistakes when they're grade 10 and grade 9. Okay, so this is the most important part, okay? So let's take a look at number 1.2 exercise. So we're going to do B, D, F, H, J. We only do these 5 questions. Okay, we only do these 5 questions, so please send it to me by chat. Okay? Okay, so everybody, let's take a look at the first one. 81 square root, very easy. Who can give me the answer, Lilac?
9.
Very good. And Emma, 2,500.
50,
Very good. Emma, another question, 4 over 25.
2 over 5,
Very good. Okay, next one, number H, Daniel.
Empty set.
Ah,
It-
what is empty set? 225 is a square number, which is 15 squared. And 49 is also a square root number, is 7.
Oh,
15 over
wait.
7.
Ah,
Okay,
ah.
number J, Jasper. 6 on 25 equals what? Yeah, I know. So I tell you, 25 squared equals 625. So it's 0.25 squared. Okay, get it? So because you're late, so you didn't memorize all of them, but don't worry about it. It's good, okay? So now let's take a look at number B, D, F, H, J. Okay, so these 5 numbers, everybody, your turn. Okay, we only do these numbers. So when you do your homework, you only do the other half. Understand? 我们上课的时候不说了啊，OK？Hello, everybody. So let's take a look at this one. Okay, 144. I think it's the easiest one. So this is my turn. 144我来做好了，因为最简单。So square root equals 12. 呱呱。Jasper 0.36.
0.06.
0.6. 哪有 0.06? 0.06乘以 0.06 equals 0.00036. OK，你这个多了啊，是 0.6，没有那么多。OK， -16 square root, Lilac.
None.
Very good. None. Good job. Okay, so 0.0064. Emma.
0.08,
0.08. Very good. Last but not least, 6.25. Daniel.
Is it 2.5? Or is it not? I'm pretty sure it's not.
2.5 is 600. 25 is 6.6 square 625，对不对？那2.5不就是6.25？对的呀。
Is
Daniel，你要相信你自己，做的很好啊，very good。
really?
Yeah, yeah, very good. Trust
I find
yourself. Good job. Good job. Very good. Okay, so now B, D, F, H, J. Okay, B, D, F, H, G. So these 5 questions, boys and girls, Jasper and Daniel and Lilac and Emma, your turn, okay? Okay, so first question, Lilac, could you please tell me? 没有，第一题永远是我做的。First question belongs to Carrie. So 9 plus 16 equals 25 squared equals by Emma. Why are you giving me that face? You say, hey, Carrie, you always get the easiest one. What a bad teacher. Okay, next one. Square root 1 plus square root 9. Jasper?
3
Ah?
because
Square
1.
root
Oh,
1
wait, no,
is what?
4.
Very good. Equals 4. Good job. Okay. So negative 25 minus 9. Lilac.
-4.
Yes, very good. Okay, number H. Negative A squared plus 15 squared. Daniel.
Negative 23.
Negative 23. Is it right, everybody?
Yeah.
It's wrong. It's
It
wrong.
is wrong. It's wrong. Very good. It's wrong. So A squared equals what? Equals 64. 15 squared equals 225. So basically 225 plus 64 equals 289, Daniel, which is
13. Or no, it's not.
ah
Wait,
17 squared. So the answer is negative 17. Okay,
Oh.
everybody, you have to do step by step. Okay, last but not least, Emma. 5 squared plus 12 squared square root equals what?
17.
Very good. This one's right. Okay, good job, everybody. So let's move forward to the this one we're not going that, and we're going to take a look at number 6. Okay, so it's a word problem. So please take a look, and I will let you know. Yeah, please do number 6. Okay, so the square piece of a land has a total area of 2.89 miles. When you look at those numbers, okay, everybody, I want you to know that why we remember all the squared numbers. Emma, understand? Is when you take a look at 289, there's something pop into your mind. 289 equals what? Equals 17 squared. So 2.89 equals what? Equals 1.7 squared. Get it, Lilac? Okay, Emma, so this is something, okay? So immediately I know 2.89 square root equals 1.7. So 1.7 miles, that's the answer. The perimeter of the piece of land is 1.7. 1.7 times 4 equals 6.8 miles. Get it, everybody? Okay, so that's the easiest way to do that. And I would like to see your process, okay? So let's take a look at number 8. Everybody, number 8. A right triangle made by cutting a diagonal on a square has an area of 242. What is the perimeter of the original square? Okay, boys and girls, number 8, please think about it and let me know your answer.
Carrie, can I go to the washroom?
I think this question is pretty easy, right? A right triangle made by cutting diagonals on a square. So if you want to do that, I would like you to draw the square first. Understand, Lilac? Okay, Daniel? When you're going to the high school, you're going to find out actually high school is having higher standard of requirements other than your primary school student, teacher, okay? So how do we do this? We get a diagonal of the square. Okay, so we know that the diagonal actually cutting the square into half, right? So if the square is 242 centimeters square, and the half of them will be 121 centimeters square. Correct, everybody? Okay, so if they are 121 So each of them will be one. Oh, a right triangle made by cutting a diagonal on the square has the mm, oh, 400. Is it a right triangle is 200, so 484, right? I think it's 484.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it should be because this one is 242. I think the whole thing. So the
Yeah.
other one is also 224. Sorry. It should be 242 times 2 equals 484, correct? Okay, so Daniel, could you please tell me 484 is the area of a square. So what is the side of the 484? So it's 484 square root, right? Equals what?
22.
Very good. 22 centimeter. So what is a perimeter? 22 times 4 equals 88 centimeter.
Carrie,
Uh-huh.
can I go to the washroom?
Yeah, of course. How about we just take a whole class washroom break? 2 minutes, because I want to go to the washroom as well. Emma, go to washroom. Lilac, let's go to washroom. Danny. OK，我回来了，小朋友们。Let's take a look at number 10. The amount of child consuming the calorie each day is based on the formula C equals 600 square root A, where C equals the number of calories and A equals age. Okay, so people, you're going to find out the age you're growing. So the bigger you are, you need more calories. Understand? Okay, so determine the calories needed for 1-year-old, 9-year-old, and determine the age of the person who consumes 1,200 calories per day or 2,400 calories a day. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Jasper，你在吃什么好东西？咕噜咕噜咕噜，吃的那么香。
Mm-hmm.
你在吃什么？你告诉我。
Frozen blueberries.
哦，我今天在吃 fresh blueberries. You like blueberries?
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite. Okay, so 1 year old. So 600 and square root 1 equals 600 calories, right? This one's easy, Daniel. So 9-year-old, 600 square root 9 equals 600 times 3 equals 1,800, correct? So determine the age of the person who consumes. So if a person is needed 1,200 calories, everybody take a look at the process, okay? Especially Jasper. OK，还有 Lilac，你们两个人你答案写出来，好，做完了啊，做完了，老师我对的。To only give you half of the points. Okay, Jasper, take a look. So 600 square root A equals 1,200. Take a look. Okay, Lilac, that is a process. So square root A equals 1200 divided by 600. So square root A equals 2. So A equals 4. Get it, everybody? Okay, so I think we're pretty clear enough. Okay, so the next one is the same thing. 600 square root A equals 2,400. So square root A equals 4. So square root A equals 16. So 16 years old. Okay, but everybody, you have to know that not necessarily when you're getting older, you need more calories. It's not like that, okay? So now let's take a look at this one. So this part is very hard. Okay, so we're just to go through the easier part. So let's take a look at this one. So this one, square root on non-perfect squares. So like Daniel just asked me, he said square root cannot be square rooted. It's not necessarily true, okay? It's close to the right answer. So Emma, if I said, could you please tell me what is the square root of 12? So obviously square root 12 is not a perfect number, right? 12 is not a perfect square number. So how do we calculate this one? Okay, you can just go to the calculator. You key in 12 and square root it. It's equals 3.46 something or something like that. Okay. But based on we only need 2 decimal places. So square root 12 is about to equals to 3.4. So how we get this number without the calculator? This is something we can do. Okay, this is something we're learning today. So Emma, if I ask you, square root 12 must be putting them in between 2 square numbers. What you gonna do? Is it much bigger than square root 9 and smaller than square root 6? Correct? Correct, Emma? Yeah, okay. So could you please tell me square root 9 equals what?
3,
Very good. Square root 4 equals what?
4,
Very good. So square root 12 is bigger or equals to 3, smaller or equals to 4. So I know this must be 2, square root 2 must be equals to 3 point something. Correct, everybody? Okay, so you take a look at this one. 9 to 12 is 3, and 12 to 6 is 4. So this 12 must be equals to bigger than something 3.4 and something smaller than 3.5. Correct, everybody? If it is 3.5, that will be this one going through 3 and this one also 4. So if I give you a number is like square root 12, 13, sorry, 12.5. So go to 9 equals 3, and this one, the 3.5, and smaller than square root 16, it's 3.5 as well. So I know 12.5 is very close to 3.5. Correct, everybody? But this one, because it's more lenient, the 9 part, so it's 3.4. So I just say 3.45, 3.46, 3.47. It's all equally right. Understand, everybody? Do you understand what I'm talking about here? Lilac, Daniel? Okay, so let's take a look at some questions, okay? So find the decimal approximately from square root 11 and square root 110. I want you to try to do it yourself. Okay, I'm gonna block the answer and you're gonna do it yourself. Did you get it? 还有人喝汤的呢，稀溜稀溜的呢。Okay, so please send it to me when you finished.
Are we just doing example 2?
2 and 3. Okay, so I'm going to do this, okay? Square root, oh my God. Square root 11 is bigger than square root 9, correct? And smaller than square root 16. That's the same thing. But let's take a look at this one. So obviously square root 11 is equal to 3 point something, correct, Emma? Okay, so the differences between 9 and 11 is 2, and the differences between 11 and 5, sorry, 16 is 5. So basically, this one you need to divide by into 7. So we know 1 divided by 7 equals what? 0.142835. Remember, we learned this one before, correct, Emma? So basically, it's 2 parts. So all you need to do is 0.142835 times 2. So this answer will be 3.28, something like that.
For
Yeah.
for the square
Uh-huh.
thing, it's like square root 9,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to do square root 3. But then why is it 1 divided by 7?
Because you see the difference. This part is 2, this part is 5. So 2 plus 5 equals 7.
And then 1 divided by 7.
Yeah, 1
then
divided by
equals-
7, because from 3 to 4, there's a 1, right? So basically, you're just cutting them into 7 equal parts. And 11 is just sitting on that.
Ah, okay.
Get it? So let me know if you still have any problems with this one. So we're moving forward, okay? If you're good. So next one, find the decimal approximation of 110. Okay, 110, you need to know it's in between which two numbers? smaller than 121 and bigger than 100, right? Emma, 你的睡着了吗? And this one's 10, this is 11. So basically it's 1 divided by 21 and times 10. So it's 10 point this one. Get it, boys and girls? That's the easiest way to just to find out the answer, okay? So let's take a look at this one, okay? So we're learning the Pythagorean theorem. So we have learned the Pythagorean theorem for so many times, right? So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The Pythagorean theorem describes the relationship between the sides of any right triangle. Side C in the hypotenuse is the longest side, and the side A and B is leg of the right and right legs. There are over 300 ways of providing the Pythagorean theorem. Below are two proofs. So we're not going using this one. So we're not going to take a look at this one. But by using the Pythagorean theorem, it's actually using a lot of square number, right? For instance, we have the longest line is 9. Second longest is 7. So how to calculate x? X squared plus 7 squared equals 9 squared. So x squared equals 32. And x equals 32 approximately equals 5.6. Understand, Emma? Daniel? Okay, if we all understood, so we're going to take a look at the Heron's method, okay? So this is also another way of non-calculator method of approximating square roots. So if you want, you can write down this one, okay? Because it's very important. Find the closest perfect square A to non-perfect square X. So using the formula half times A plus X over A, repeat this formula to improve the calculations, okay? So let's take a look at this one.
What is A and X?
Yeah, I'm going to explain it to you how to get it. Okay, closet perfect square is square root A, right? We want to find out the value of square root A. So we're going to square root 9 equal 3 squared square root. So that's why it's 3. So that's why this A equal 3. Get it? You find out the closest one to the 8. It doesn't matter, it always be bigger one, okay? But the closest perfect square. So half 3 plus 8 over 3 equals 2.83. So 2.83 is the answer. Okay, so we're going to try to do one questions together with you. Using another one's algorithm. You know what? We're not going to using this method right now. We're just using these two first because I don't want you to get overwhelmed. So let's take a look at this one. 15 squared equals what? Let's take a look at this one. And who can tell me A equals what based on this question? Jasper. Tell me about it, okay? Because 15 is very close to 16 squared, so equals 4, so A equals 4. Get it, everybody? Okay, so based on that, half plus 4 plus 15 over 4, so equals half. So you can just take it out, 2 plus, so 3 and, so 2 plus 15 over 8. So equals 2 plus 1 and 7 over 8 equals 3.387. Get it, everybody? Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple questions. So the answer is 24 and 48, sorry, 47. Okay, please do these questions based on Heron's formula. Okay, please.
Wait, which question are we doing?
24 and 47.
Okay.
Okay, first one, 24 squared. The second one, 47 squared, okay? First of all, try to find out the a first. Okay, so 24 is very close to square root 25, so a equals 5, right? So half 5 plus 24 over 5 is the answer. Okay, so 47 obviously is very close to 49, so the a equals 9. Sorry, 7. So it's half 7 plus 47 over 7. Get it, everybody? 不懂吗, Jasper? Which part is not understanding?
Kind of like the part where you
Which part?
where like the
What?
oh wait, no, never mind.
Okay.
I was looking at, I thought the first part was part of the second part.
Okay, so now let's take a look at this one. Okay, so boys and girls, we're doing BDF, BDFH. Okay, so 7 question in a row. I think it should be 8. Let me check. Yeah, 7. Okay, so boys and girls, your turn. Okay, so everybody, let's take a look at the first question. Okay, so 60 square root. If the following is a rational or irrational number. So first of all, Daniel, let me ask you, 60 squared, obviously it is not a perfect square, right? So that's why in order to find out the square root of 60, you need to find out what? Putting them in between, right? So there are two ways of doing that, Jasper. So we can do either one. So a bit bigger than 49 and smaller than 64. Okay, and also Emma, you can find another way is because square root 60 is very close to 64 squared, which is 8. So A equals 8. So we have half times 8 plus 60 over 8. Okay, Jasper and Emma, this is my requirement. Okay, everybody. So do this question like two different ways. Understand, Emma? Understand, Lilac? 懂了吗？Jasper，要把两个分开啊。Okay, so Daniel, understand? So 750 is the same thing. 750 is between which two? Okay, 好，我们下面来看一下最后四道题目。Okay, so 110 we have did it already. So D, F, and H. Are they all right? Yes, all right. Okay, in order to get a square root number negative, you need to put the negative sign in front of it. Understand, Jasper? All around? All right, okay. 好，我们现在来看一下，这些都一样啊。Okay, so let's take a look at number 6. Okay, number 6 is the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so number 8, 1, 2, 3. Easy question. And we're going to do one question hard is number D. Okay, so 4 people, 4 questions, and we're going to call each of you so you don't know which number you get it. Okay.
Hold on, Carrie. Is the theorem like a squared equals b squared?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
a,
yeah.
okay.
Carrie, do we have to send it to you?
No, you don't have to send it to me, but I'm going to call each of you.
Oh, great.
Okay, so I'm going to call the first one. Lilac, could you please tell me number A equals what?
10.
Okay, because it's 6 squared plus 8 squared and square root, so it's 10. Very good. Okay, number B, I want to have Jasper. Could you please tell me M equals what?
13.
Very good. It's 5 squared plus 12 squared and square root equals 13. Good job. And number C, Emma, could you please tell me X equals what?
Wait, I didn't finish that one yet.
Okay. How about we do it together?
Okay. That's 9 squared plus
7 squared.
squared, and then the square root, right?
Okay, so equals what? So it's 81 plus 49, right? So it's 130. So what is 130 square root equals to?
In between 11 and 12.
Very good, in between 11 and 12. So it's 11 something, right? Okay, the detail, we're not going to emphasize it anymore. Daniel, could you please tell me number D equals what?
12.
Number D equals 12 is 26 squared minus 10 squared equals what? 26 squared equals what?
I didn't do that way. I did special right triangle way.
No, okay, so 26 times 26 equals 676 minus 100 equals 566. 576 equals what? Who can tell me? Jasper?
Wait, no, never mind. It's 24. It's 24. But I forgot to.
Very good, equals
It's
24
24.
squared, so equals 24, so y equals 24. Understand, everybody? Okay, so today's homework, I want you to just try to remember all the square numbers first, then just do that, and all the questions you have already finished, you don't have to do it anymore. Okay, but boys and girls, the 8, 9, and 10 is very important. Number 8, number 9, and number 10, they're the 3 questions, very important, it's a word problem. And I want you to do it, and for the number 7, it's okay not to do it. Number 7 is fine. Okay, but if you want to do it, number 7 is pretty easy, just to find out if they form a triangles, like right triangles. Understood, everybody?
Yep.
Okay, so that's it for today's class. We're gonna see each other next week, and hope you enjoyed today's class and have a nice night. Bye-bye.
This one
Bye.
Bye-bye.